Ladies and gentlemen, there comes a time in life when you must look in the mirror and recognize that the person staring back is the only one who can change your story. Too many people live in the waiting room of life, hoping someone will show up to rescue them. They wait for the perfect partner, the perfect opportunity, the perfect break. But let me tell you this, no one is coming to save you. The hero you've been waiting for is already within you. And until you rise up and decide to fight for your own destiny, life will continue to pass you by. Being your own hero starts with taking responsibility. Stop pointing fingers, stop blaming circumstances, stop waiting for validation. Heroes don't wait for approval. They act, they make decisions, they stumble, they get back up, and they keep moving forward. Your breakthrough begins the moment you stop waiting for permission and start owning your power. Heroes are not born in comfort. They are forged in the fire of discipline, struggle, and resilience. Every challenge you face is shaping your character. Every disappointment is sharpening your courage, and every setback is preparing you for a comeback. Heroes don't quit when life gets hard. They rise higher. They push through the pain because they know greatness is on the other side of struggle. You have to turn your pain into power. Stop seeing your scars as evidence of defeat and start seeing them as proof of survival. Every tear you've cried, every failure you've endured, every door that slammed in your face, it was not meant to break you. It was meant to build you. Heroes don't allow pain to destroy them. They use it to fuel their purpose. The greatest tragedy in life is not death. It's living without ever becoming who you were meant to be. Too many people go to their graves with their dreams still inside of them. Don't let that be your story. Believe in your worth. Believe that you are enough. Believe that the power inside you is greater than any obstacle outside of you. Time is running whether you act or not. The question is, will you take control of your story before it's too late? Don't let fear, doubt, or procrastination steal your future. You are the author of your destiny, the leader of your journey, the hero of your own life. Stand up, rise strong, and declare to the world, I will not wait. I will not give up. I will not surrender. I will be my own hero starting today. Stop waiting for someone to save you. Stop looking out into the distance hoping that a hero will appear and rescue you from the challenges, the struggles, and the storms of life. Too many people live every day with the belief that eventually someone or something will step in and change everything for them. They wait for a friend to lift them up, a mentor to hand them the blueprint, or a miracle to erase their pain. But the truth is simple, no one is coming. If you're waiting, you're wasting. Life does not stop for you to get ready. It demands that you rise up right now. Think about it. When you were a child, yes, people could help you, protect you, and guide you. But as you grow, life places the weight of responsibility on your shoulders. It's a painful truth, but it's also liberating. The moment you stop expecting someone to swoop in and change your circumstances, you free yourself to step into the role of your own savior. Heroes aren't given to us. They are built within us. Every time you get knocked down and find the strength to rise again, you are proving that you already have what it takes. The problem is we've been conditioned to look outside for answers. We look at successful people and think, I need them to show me the way. We wait for someone with more money, more experience, more influence to come along and pull us up. But here's the reality. If you don't decide to fight for your life, no one else will. People can cheer for you, people can encourage you, but nobody can run the race for you. Nobody can carry your dream, your vision, or your destiny. That's yours alone. Waiting for someone to save you is dangerous because it leaves you powerless. You hand over the keys to your future to someone else's pocket. What happens if they never show up? What happens if they disappoint you? What happens if they turn their back on you? You're left broken because you placed your hope in someone else instead of the strength within yourself. You must realize that the power to transform your life is already in your hands. The job, the business, the relationship, the health you want. It begins with you deciding that you are the hero you've been waiting for. You don't have to be perfect to be your own hero. Heroes are not flawless. They bleed, they cry, they stumble, but they keep fighting. Your strength is not in never falling. It's in rising every single time you do. The hero inside you is revealed when you decide that failure is not final, when you choose to see every setback as preparation for your comeback. Every scar you carry is a sign of survival, a reminder that life tried to break you, and you refuse to stay down. If you keep waiting for a savior, you'll die waiting. The time has come to stop wishing and start working. Stop dreaming and start doing. Stop waiting and start becoming. Every single person has a moment when they must declare, I will no longer wait for someone to rescue me. I am the rescuer. I am the fighter. I am the builder of my destiny. That moment can be today if you decide to take it. And once you understand this truth, the next step is even greater. You must take full responsibility for your life. Responsibility is the foundation of freedom. As long as you blame others, you remain a prisoner of your excuses. It's easy to point at your past, your parents, your environment, or your circumstances and say, that's why I am where I am. But when you blame, you surrender control. You give away your power to change. Responsibility is hard because it means owning not just your victories, but also your failures. It means acknowledging that the decisions you made yesterday created the life you have today. But here's the beautiful part. If your choices created your present, then your new choices can create your future. Responsibility is not a burden, it's a gift. It means you don't have to wait for anyone else to shift your life. You can shift it right now. When you take responsibility, excuses lose their grip. You stop saying, I can't because of them, and start saying, I can because of me. You stop looking at what you lack and start focusing on what you can build. Responsibility transforms victims into victors, dreamers into doers, and wanderers into leaders. It puts the steering wheel back in your hands. Taking responsibility doesn't mean you won't face storms. It means that when the storms come, you refuse to let them define you. You take charge of your response, your mindset, and your actions. You refuse to be at the mercy of circumstances. You declare that no matter what happens around you, the final decision for your life belongs to you. So stop waiting for someone to save you and start saving yourself. Stop pointing fingers and start owning your choices. Step into responsibility with courage, because when you do, you unlock your true power. The world is not waiting for another hero to arrive. It's waiting for you to rise. Fear is one of the greatest thieves of destiny. It whispers in your ear, convincing you that you are not enough, that you are not ready, that you should wait until things feel safer. Fear will have you standing at the edge of your dream, staring at it, longing for it, but never stepping forward. Fear creates hesitation, and hesitation creates regret. How many opportunities have slipped through your fingers because fear told you? Not now. How many dreams have died in silence because fear made you sit down instead of standing up? The truth is, fear is never going away. It will always be there, lurking in the shadows, trying to hold you hostage. But courage isn't about not having fear. It's about moving forward in spite of it. You cannot wait until you feel ready, because ready never comes. Ready is a lie that keeps you stuck in the waiting room of life. You've got to act while your knees are shaking, while your voice is trembling, while your mind is filled with doubt. You've got to step into the unknown, even when fear screams at you to stay put. Courage is built through action. Every time you take a step toward your dream, you weaken the power of fear. Fear feeds on your inaction. It grows when you freeze, but when you move, when you speak, when you try, fear begins to shrink. And with each step forward, you discover something powerful. You are stronger than you thought, braver than you believed, and more capable than you imagined. Think about it. Every breakthrough in history, every invention, every revolution happened because someone chose courage over fear. The Wright brothers faced ridicule, but they flew. Martin Luther King Jr. faced hatred, but he marched. Oprah faced rejection, but she kept going. What would your life look like if you decided, just once and for all, that fear will not have the final word? Fear will never leave, but it doesn't have to lead. The only way to silence its grip is to move. You don't need to be fearless. You need to be brave enough to move forward afraid. Because on the other side of fear is everything you've ever dreamed of becoming. And once you start confronting your fears, the next step to being your own hero is learning to cultivate resilience. Life will test you. Life will hit you in ways you never expected. The losses, the failures, the betrayals, the disappointments, they're not designed to destroy you. They're designed to strengthen you. Resilience is the muscle you build every time you choose to rise after a fall. Resilience is not about pretending you're okay when you're not. It's about acknowledging the pain, the setback, the struggle, but refusing to let it define you. You may bend, but you don't break. You may cry, but you don't quit. Resilience is when life knocks you flat on your back and you say, if I can look up, I can get up. Without resilience, every storm will break you. With resilience, every storm becomes your training ground. Think about it. Diamonds are formed under pressure, steel is forged in fire, and champions are made through trials. Life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. Every hardship you face is a classroom, teaching you lessons that comfort could never teach. Resilience is built by deciding that quitting is not an option. It's built when you stand in the face of defeat and say, "This is not how my story ends." It's built when you take the pieces of your brokenness and use them to build something stronger. The people who rise, the people who overcome, the people who inspire the world, they are not the ones who never fell. They are the ones who refuse to stay down. Your power as your own hero will not be measured by how many battles you avoided, but by how many storms you survived. Every time you get up, you prove to yourself that you are stronger than what tried to break you. Every scar becomes a medal of honor. Every comeback becomes a declaration that life may have tested you, but it did not defeat you. So yes, face your fears, confront them head on, and when life knocks you down, rise with resilience, because heroes are not defined by their comfort zones. They're revealed in the fire. And when you choose courage and resilience, you will discover a strength inside of you that no circumstance, no setback, and no storm can ever take away. Self-belief is the foundation of everything you will ever achieve in life. You can have talent, skill, knowledge, and opportunities, but if you don't believe in yourself, none of it will matter. Too many people spend their lives waiting for validation, waiting for someone to tell them they are good enough, waiting for someone to approve of their dreams. But let me tell you something, the world will not believe in you until you believe in yourself. If you walk into a room unsure of your worth, people will treat you as if you have none. But if you walk in with confidence, with conviction, with an unshakable sense of purpose, people will feel it, respect it, and respond to it. Believing in yourself is not arrogance. It's acceptance of the truth that you are enough, that you are worthy, that you are capable. Stop downplaying your gifts because you're afraid of standing out. Stop apologizing for your greatness. Stop letting fear of judgment shrink your vision. You were not created to play small. You were created to stand tall, to shine bright, and to live fully. Self-belief is the fuel that will keep you going when no one else is clapping for you, when no one else is cheering, when no one else sees what you see. Every great dreamer in history faced moments when no one else believed. Walt Disney was told he lacked imagination. Oprah was told she wasn't fit for television. Steve Jobs was fired from the company he created. They all had moments when the world told them, "You can't." But they responded with an inner voice that said, "I will, watch me." That inner voice, that self-belief, made all the difference. When you start believing in yourself, you unlock possibilities. You open doors. You attract opportunities. People are drawn to confidence, to certainty, to passion. When you truly believe in yourself, you stop settling for less. You stop tolerating mediocrity. You stop chasing approval and start chasing purpose. And that shift changes everything. But here's the truth. Self-belief isn't something you find one time and never lose. Life will test it. Failures will challenge it. Critics will attack it. Doubts will creep in. That's why you must protect it, feed it, and nurture it daily. Affirm yourself. Speak life into yourself. Surround yourself with voices that uplift you, not voices that tear you down. Because the battle for self-belief is ongoing, and the moment you stop guarding it, doubt will slip in and take over. Your self-belief is your greatest weapon against fear, failure, and defeat. It's what will keep you standing when everything else falls apart. It's what will remind you that no matter how many times life knocks you down, you still have the strength to rise. Believe in yourself, and you'll discover that the world begins to believe in you too. But belief alone is not enough. Once you know who you are, once you accept your power, you must take action. Consistent action is what transforms dreams into reality. Too many people have dreams buried in their hearts, visions written in notebooks, ideas trapped in their minds, but no action to bring them to life. And without action, dreams die. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. You can think about it, pray about it, talk about it, and dream about it all day long. But until you move, nothing changes. The universe does not reward wishful thinking. It rewards bold, consistent action. Even small steps matter. A single brick laid every day builds a wall. A single drop fills an ocean. Consistency compounds, and over time, it creates momentum. The problem is we want instant results. We want to plant today and harvest tomorrow. But greatness doesn't work like that. Wealth doesn't work like that. Fulfillment doesn't work like that. You must be willing to show up day after day. Even when it feels like nothing is happening, even when progress feels invisible. Because success is not built in one giant leap. It's built in the daily grind, in the discipline of doing what needs to be done when no one is watching. When you commit to consistent action, you separate yourself from the crowd. Most people quit too soon. They stop digging just before they hit gold. They stop pushing just before the breakthrough. But if you keep going, if you keep moving, if you keep showing up, you will eventually see the reward. Action builds confidence. Action builds momentum. Action builds character. And action attracts opportunities that sitting still never will. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. They don't exist. Stop waiting for motivation. It fades. Stop waiting for everything to line up. Life doesn't work that way. Start with what you have. Do what you can. Take the first step, then the next, and the next. Because the moment you start moving, doors will open that you didn't even know were there. Self-belief gives you the courage to dream. Action gives you the power to achieve. When you combine the two, you become unstoppable. The world may doubt you, circumstances may fight you, but if you believe in yourself and refuse to stop moving, nothing can hold you back. You were not born to sit on the sidelines of your own life. You were born to rise, to fight, to shine, and to lead yourself into greatness. Being your own hero is not an option, it is a necessity. No one else is coming to rescue you. No one else can carry your vision, your purpose, or your destiny. That responsibility rests on your shoulders, and that power lies in your hands. You've learned that waiting for someone to save you only leads to disappointment. You've learned that responsibility unlocks freedom. You've seen that fear will always be there, but courage pushes you through it. You've realized that resilience turns pain into strength, and that self-belief is the foundation on which all dreams are built. And finally, you understand that consistent action is the key to turning your vision into reality. This journey is not easy, but it is worth it. Life will break you, test you, and challenge you, but every challenge is an invitation to rise stronger. Every setback is preparation for your comeback. Every scar is proof that you are still here, still fighting, still standing. So today, make the decision. Be your own hero before it's too late. Step into your power, own your story, and take control of your destiny. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Don't wait for someone else to hand you the key. The key is already in your hands. Unlock your potential, unleash your greatness, and show the world that the hero you've been waiting for has been within you all along.